your comprehensive guide to landing your dream production management role. Based on industry research and real interview experiences, our preparation strategies have a proven success rate. We'll cover 30+ sample questions with effective answer frameworks. Role expectations. Understand what employers seek in production management candidates. Know the core responsibilities and success metrics. Key competencies. Identify and prepare to demonstrate the critical skills and knowledge areas that top employers prioritize. Interview structure. Learn the typical format of production management interviews. Prepare for each stage of the process. Experience demonstration. Develop strategies to effectively showcase your relevant experience and achievements with impact. Manufacturing oversight. Oversee production processes and operations. Ensure all systems function efficiently. Schedule management. Manage production schedules and allocate resources. Balance demands with capacity constraints. Quality control. Maintain quality, efficiency, and safety standards. Implement continuous improvement initiatives. Cross-department coordination. Work with procurement, quality, and maintenance teams. Ensure aligned objectives across functions. Leadership skills. Ability to guide, motivate, and develop production teams. Experience managing personnel effectively. Technical knowledge. Understanding of manufacturing processes and equipment. Familiarity with industry best practices. Problem-solving abilities. Capacity to analyze issues and implement effective solutions. Adaptability to changing circumstances. Resource management. Skill in optimizing time, personnel, and materials. Experience with budget control and planning. Background questions. Your experience and career path. Technical assessment. Production knowledge and systems expertise. Leadership style. Team management approach and philosophy. Problem solving. Approach to production challenges. Behavioral questions. Past experiences and results. Career motivation. What motivated you to pursue production management? Focus on your passion for operations and process optimization. Experience overview. Describe your experience in production environments. Highlight diverse settings and increasing responsibilities. Personal strengths. What are your greatest strengths as a production manager? Connect strengths directly to job requirements. Industry knowledge. How do you stay updated on industry trends? Mention specific resources and professional development activities. Be prepared to showcase your technical expertise in these key areas. Planning systems. What production planning systems have you used? Mention specific platforms and your proficiency level. Quality standards. How do you implement quality control standards? Describe your systematic approach to quality management. Lean manufacturing. Describe your experience with lean principles. Highlight specific methodologies and results achieved. Software proficiency. What ERP scheduling programs are you proficient with? Detail your experience with specific systems. Leadership style. How would your previous team describe your leadership? Team motivation. How do you motivate team members to improve performance? Hiring approach. What qualities do you look for when hiring production staff? Conflict resolution. How do you handle conflicts between team members? Production issue resolution. Describe a significant production issue you resolved. Outline the problem, your approach, and the positive outcome. Equipment failures. How do you handle equipment breakdowns during critical production? Emphasize contingency planning and quick decision-making. Schedule recovery. What approach do you take when production falls behind schedule? Focus on prioritization and resource reallocation strategies. Process improvement. How have you improved inefficient processes in the past? Share a specific example with measurable results. Establish your framework. Describe your methodology, such as an urgency impact matrix. Show systematic thinking. Provide your example. Share how you evaluate competing priorities based on deadlines, resources, and business impact. Detail a specific instance. Describe when your prioritization prevented production delays. Be concrete. Share results. Conclude with efficiency improvements. Use metrics when possible. Situation. Multiple product lines needed attention simultaneously with limited resources available. Task. I needed to meet all deadlines without compromising quality or exceeding budget. Action. Implemented priority matrix based on customer commitments, profit margins, and resource needs. Result. Improved on-time delivery by 15% while reducing overtime costs across all production lines. Systematic approach. Describe your quality management methodology and framework. Specific examples. Share multi-stage controls from materials inspection through final testing. Tools and methods. Mention quality tools and methodologies you've implemented successfully. Quantify results. Provide metrics showing improvements in defect rates or customer satisfaction. Situation. Previous employer had 5% defect rate causing customer complaints. Task. Needed to improve quality while maintaining production output. Action. Implemented statistical process control methods and team quality circles. Result. Reduced defect rate to under 1% and improved customer satisfaction by 22%. Select strong example. Choose a situation demonstrating analytical thinking and decisiveness in leadership. Explain process. Detail your decision-making methodology and the factors you considered. Address challenges. Acknowledge difficulties and explain how you navigated them effectively. Share outcomes. Describe positive results and key lessons learned from the experience. Situation. Production line consistently underperforming despite multiple interventions. Task. Determine whether to reassign personnel or restructure the line. Action. Conducted analysis revealing equipment limitations as root cause. Result. 30% productivity increase after implementing equipment upgrades. Choose impactful example. Select a continuous improvement initiative that demonstrates your innovation and initiative. Focus on significant impact. The best examples show both process thinking and results orientation. Detail analysis process. Explain how you identified the improvement opportunity. Describe data collection and root cause analysis methods used. Show systematic thinking and attention to detail in your approach. Implementation strategy. Outline how you implemented the improvement. Include stakeholder management and change leadership aspects. Highlight any resistance encountered and how you overcame it. Quantify results. Provide specific metrics showing the improvement's impact. Include both immediate and long-term benefits. Connect results to broader business objectives when possible. Material waste reduction. Decreased by 24% through process optimization. From 100 units to 76 units. Processing time improvement. Reduced by 29% with streamlined workflows. From 85 minutes to 60 minutes per cycle. Cost savings achieved. Cut expenses by $84,000, 24% reduction. From $350,000 to $266,000 annually. Production issues. Describe a time when you had to address a production issue. Focus on your problem-solving process and the positive results achieved. Conflict resolution. Tell me about a time you resolved a dispute between employees. Highlight your mediation skills and the restored working relationship. Team motivation. Share an example of how you motivated a team to increase output. Describe your leadership approach and the performance improvement. Employee relations. Describe how you handled an unjustified complaint. Emphasize your fairness, professionalism, and resolution strategy. Situation. Briefly describe the context. Set the scene with relevant details. Keep it concise, just enough information to understand the challenge. Task. Explain your specific responsibility. Clarify your role and objectives. Focus on what you needed to accomplish in that situation. Action. Detail the steps you took. Emphasize your personal contributions. Use I statements to highlight your specific actions. Result. Share the positive outcomes. Quantify results whenever possible. Mention lessons learned or skills gained from the experience. Be prepared to discuss how you handle unexpected challenges. Focus on contingency planning, quick decision-making, and team leadership during crises. Production planning. Showcase your experience with scheduling systems and capacity planning tools. ERP systems. Highlight proficiency with enterprise software like SAP, Oracle, or industry-specific systems. Lean methodologies. Demonstrate knowledge of 5S, Kaizen, Kanban, and other lean manufacturing approaches. Quality systems. Emphasize experience with ISO standards, Six Sigma, and quality management processes. Current challenges. What are the biggest challenges facing the production team currently? Success metrics. How do you measure success for this position? Methodologies. What production methodologies does the company follow? Company culture. How would you describe the company culture in operations? Products and processes. Study the company's manufacturing portfolio and production methodologies. Facility capabilities. Research production volumes, equipment, and facility locations. Company culture. Understand values, mission statement, and workplace environment. Recent news. Review press releases about new initiatives, leadership changes, or expansions. Industry challenges. Identify current issues affecting the company's manufacturing sector. Achievement portfolio. Bring examples of your production improvements with clear metrics and visuals. Professional appearance. Wear business attire with closed-toe shoes suitable for potential facility tours. Punctual arrival. Arrive 15 minutes early to complete paperwork and collect your thoughts. Negative comments. Avoid speaking poorly about previous employers or colleagues. Vague achievements. Don't give general answers when specific metrics would be more impressive. Poor preparation. Never show lack of research about the company or role. Imbalanced focus. Don't emphasize technical skills while neglecting leadership abilities. Send thank you email. Within 24 hours, express appreciation for the interview opportunity. Reference discussion points. Mention specific topics from your conversation to show attentiveness. Reaffirm qualifications. Briefly reiterate your interest and key qualifications for the position. Address missed opportunities. Clarify any questions you feel could have been answered more effectively. Research thoroughly. Investigate industry standards for production manager compensation in your region. Consider company size and industry variations. Use resources like Glassdoor, PayScale, and industry association surveys. Consider total package. Evaluate the entire compensation package beyond base salary. Assess benefits, bonuses, and advancement opportunities. Factor in work-life balance, commute time, and company stability. Timing is critical. Wait for the employer to introduce compensation discussions when possible. Show interest in the role before focusing on salary. Negotiate after receiving an offer when your leverage is strongest. Mock interviews. Practice with industry professionals who can provide authentic feedback on your responses. Industry networking. Join manufacturing associations to build connections and gain insider knowledge about companies. 90-day plan. Develop a thoughtful strategy for your first 3 months to demonstrate foresight and commitment. Leverage industry publications, certification programs, and professional associations to deepen your knowledge. Online courses and networking events can fill knowledge gaps and build connections. Thorough preparation. Research the company, role, and industry. Preparation builds confidence and demonstrates commitment. Balanced skills. Showcase both technical knowledge and leadership abilities. Production management requires both skill sets. STAR method. Structure your behavioral responses clearly. Quantify achievements for maximum impact. Show passion. Demonstrate enthusiasm for continuous improvement. Your energy for the role should be evident.